I don't know how to sew or hem or do any of that kind of stuff. But I always think, wouldn't it be nice if I had
Wouldn't it be nice
this?
if I could?
So maybe one day, maybe I'll learn. Maybe that'll be my 2024 resolution.
You're gonna wear all your own handmade clothing.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be.
You guys are definitely gonna know when I have made it. Yeah, one arm. It's got one armhole and it's combined with the head hole. It's gonna look really cute. This is Sexy Funny Raw, where we talk all about the world of sex, from dating and relationships to the adult industry itself, answering all the questions you weren't even brave enough to ask Google. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sexy Funny Raw. I am your host, Sylvia Sage, and I am joined in studio with one of my very best friends, Miss Cherie DeVille. We're so happy to have you. It's like your fifth time on the show.
Just keep coming back.
I keep bringing you back. It's also, we have the most fun.
Yeah,
and everyone.
So this is like technically one of my days off, but I'm absolutely doing this. Like this is just fun for me. Yeah.
We were originally just going to go to lunch and exchange gifts, and then I was like, well, if I've got your time, just press another hour in there.
Yeah, well, we were talking anyway.
I know.
Other people can listen now.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. You just had your Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is. Happy holidays. I don't really care what you celebrate. I don't believe in Santa Claus.
What is that thing from Friends? The
Oh, yes. What was he? I don't remember
Seinfeld,
now.
that weird like.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't.
Armadillo.
Yes, the Christmas armadillo. Yes, that's what
Whatever
it was.
you're doing, it's good with us.
Yeah. Yeah. Merry holidays.
Get you armadillos.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So this question is probably the only real serious question we're going to ask.
We're starting serious.
And I ask everybody.
Everybody. Okay.
How much do you love being in porn?
You know my answer. I love it.
I know.
I was doing it for fun in the beginning. Like the money was nice. Don't get me wrong. Like I got paid, but like I was a physical therapist, kind of like secretly doing porn for fun. And then it started doing well and doing better. And I'm like, I feel like this might be my job now.
Yeah.
Like, is this my job? This is my job.
Yeah.
And here we are.
And how many years later? I was going to say 12 years later. It's like the job you just can't leave.
But like for the first 3 years, I mean, honestly, the first time I did porn, I thought it would be a one and done, just like skydiving, get it out of my system.
Yeah.
Well, no, I hoped people would see it. I was more like ready to be like 90. This is my vision when I started porn. I imagined myself at like 95 holding up my DVD and being like, look at what Nana did. Look at it. Look at it. You see the dicks? Like,
I definitely
it's just some
envisioned
weird,
that.
crazy, like crazy old lady showing people like what I had done in my life. So I felt like I couldn't turn down doing
Nanny's
porn.
butthole.
Yeah,
look at it gaping. It's
Look,
gaping.
it's they gave me 4 covers, children. 4 of them. And that was in the 90s. No.
That was in the 90s. A whole different era back then. Do you know it's so weird that like kids now look at people born before 2000 and think that we are just like ancient old balls?
It's like totally different numbers.
I know.
Yeah.
And I look at anyone born past 2000, I'm like, just a little
You're
sperm.
like, how?
You're just a
and they're
little
like, I'm
walking
23.
sperm. I know. It's so scary. They were
I
like,
worked with a Gen Z person the other day.
wait, I don't know which category is which. I don't know if I'm a Gen Z. I don't know if I'm a millennial. I don't know.
I think you
them.
might be like elder millennial, Gen
elder.
X.
Look at me. I'm an elder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm Gen X, but barely by like 3 years. So you're either Gen X or like an elder millennial.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know the cutoffs.
But then Gen Z, holy shit, what happened there?
Which, the new ones?
Yes,
Is that the new kids?
the little the young 20s.
You know what, actually, though? As much as I don't like their young skin,
You like it. You just want to wear it.
I do want to wear your skin. But I do like what they're doing. I like that they're coming up with more like equality and they're more accepting and they're like letting us be little whores and they're okay with it. And they're like not even fucking themselves, but they're okay with people doing whatever they want with their bodies. And I love
and
that
honestly,
about
I
them.
used to make fun of their work ethic. But at the end of the day, like I think I was just poisoned by that capitalistic value that you're basically like servitude to other people's not country, but like company gives you value. And they're like, and no, I'm the most important thing. And like, I do work to make you money and I have a whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I saw this kid the other day. He was like he's making like $2 million a month playing video games.
Good for them.
Thought about you.
Good for them.
Yeah. No, and I'm like, and their parents were like, you're not gonna do anything playing video games all day.
Video games. I'd be that parent yelling at them about that. I'd be like, get serious. It's all about math and social studies. It isn't.
Yeah. Meanwhile, kids making fucking $50,000 or $50 million a year or whatever. I don't know math. You know what it is.
They're making
a lot of money.
They're
24?
making money.
Is it 24 if you're making $2 million? There it is. I got it. Just takes me a second. What makes you a happy ho ho ho?
What makes me a happy ho ho ho?
Yeah.
A lot of different, like for work, I just like almost ate your microphone. Did you see that?
It's not my
for
microphone.
For work or for fun? Like, what are my favorite things other than sucking dick, or what are my favorite things about sucking dick?
I'd say about sucking dick because it's about being a ho ho ho.
About being a ho ho ho. Yeah. So honestly, this is so un-ho-like answer, but just autonomy.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
Yeah,
no, that's
it.
I actually really like that.
Because I was like flowing the 9 to 5, working for other people, dealing with all that stuff. And now I take whatever time off I want.
Yeah.
I do whatever I want to do. If I wake up and I'm not feeling it, I don't have to do anything. I just complete autonomy.
Yeah. You're your own boss. You're the boss of your own body.
Yep.
I love it. That's a great answer. That's not a bad one. Okay, speaking of Christmas spirit, what is the best gift you've ever received from a fan?
Oh, that's easy, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, the best gift I ever received from a fan. And I've gotten, even this year, I've gotten amazing gifts. Like I got the Lomi composter I wanted.
I love that you put a composter on your list of things.
We're running out of shit to put on the list, first of all. But like, I really did want that like fancy ass composter. Yeah. I got a VR headset. Like I've gotten some amazing gifts.
Yeah.
But I feel like one of my favorite gifts that I've ever gotten is so simple, but just like really, really showed that they knew me was a Fallout lunchbox. And Fallout is my favorite video game.
Hilarious.
And so now I have this like really cute, in my opinion, Fallout lunchbox on my bookshelf.
But that's why. It's because it's sentimental to you and they took the time to know something about you and make it very specific.
Because I think you and I both know that usually when you receive an off wish list gift,
it's going to be very scary.
It's not going to be maybe what
Not
you want.
awesome.
It's going to be what people think you want, which just sort of highlights that. I mean, we are the fantasy, but it somehow highlights that in a way that like they don't even know who I am on any level at all. They've bought something in a way for themselves.
Yeah.
Right? Not exclusively, but we all have seen that. So when that arrived off wish list, I was like, oh my goodness, like you pay attention.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
My wish list is completely run dry. There's absolutely not a single thing left on it right now. I just saw that the other day because my mom was like, can't you just send me that wish list? And I was like, there ain't nothing on it. They bought everything on it.
Also, it's all dildos. Mom.
Yeah. They bought all those too, though. Yeah.
Those go like, anytime I put like lingerie or sex toys, it gets, and I love it.
It
gets snapped up.
Yeah. I love that you have a great gift. What's the worst gift a fan's ever gotten you?
You know what I don't like? Oh no. I can't stand it when I'm sent home baked food.
Oh, I'd be
because
terrified.
I always assume it has semen in it. I'm so sorry if you sent me something semen free. I assumed it had semen in it and I threw it away.
I wasn't even thinking semen. I was like,
why are you not thinking semen?
I just think they drugged
now I
it.
like take a picture of me eating the brownie and they're like, they're eating my cum. Like, why wouldn't you come in it?
I never thought about that until just now.
Okay, maybe no one came in my food and I just have lost out on all that food.
No one has ever sent me food.
What did you think? You thought it would be poisoned.
Yeah. And
no,
I
just assume it's semen every time.
I guess I
don't think my fans want to kill me. I think they want me to eat their cum.
I'm going to come in her mouth one way or another. I'm going to send her these cum-covered cookies. You're like, is this a glaze? This is a salty glaze. It's delicious, though. Pineapple. It's got a pineapple flavor.
Stop.
I think my worst gift is when somebody sent me, and it was meant to be a really cool gift. It was like because I love the Chiefs. All my fans know I love the Chiefs. I get
so
Chiefs
much
stuff out the wazoo, which I love.
Chiefs jacket is super bomb.
I do love my Chiefs jacket, but I don't love who it came from. Just saying. But somebody sent me a hat, a Chiefs hat, and it was monogrammed, but they spelled my name wrong.
Well, was it your stage name, which is fine?
It's my stage name,
and
wrong.
That seems impossible because they could have just Googled it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they're supposed to be like a big fan of mine. And they spelled Sage Sage, and I was like, I can't wear it because you
just
spelled
like
my name
look
wrong.
it up. Like if I was getting something, even though I do know how to spell your name, if I was getting something monogrammed for you, I would still go to your social media or something and double check it.
Yeah. I know, it was very sad.
I'm dyslexic. I'm not a speller. I know me.
Yeah, I would have loved the gift. Resend it. Spell my name correctly.
I spelled wrong.
Yeah. People spell it wrong all the time, though. I can't be mad.
Yeah, but like on a monogrammed hat, it just feels more disappointing.
I know.
I do have a seam ripper. If you want me to just like pick out the threading and keep the hat, I could do it in like 10 minutes.
Oh, you just take off the sage.
Yeah.
Can we add an eye?
I don't have that good of a sewing machine. Okay. Like, yes, but my sewing machine can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do it either. Yeah. I got one of those handheld sew things for Christmas this year. Obviously, I put it on my wish list. I can't sew, but it made it look like that was something simple.
That. You can hem with that.
That's what it looked like. And I was like...
Is that what you need, hemming?
I mean, maybe.
You don't know what you need with it?
Maybe. I might use it a day, someday. I don't know how to sew or hem or do any of that kind of stuff, but I always think, wouldn't it be nice if I had this?
Wouldn't it be nice if I could?
So maybe one day, maybe I'll learn. Maybe that'll be my 2024 resolution.
You're gonna wear all your own handmade clothing.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be.
You guys are definitely gonna know when I have made it. Yeah, one arm. It's got one armhole and it's combined with the head hole. It's gonna look really cute.
I'm here for this.
How long did you believe in Santa Claus, and what happened that you found out he wasn't a real man coming down your chimney?
My dad is a scientist, and this is how my whole childhood went. If I asked a story about something serious, like maybe Santa Claus, he would say, do you want the silly story or the real story? And sometimes I would choose the silly story, and then he'd be like, Santa, came down the chimney and did all this stuff. But if I ever asked for the real story, then I'd immediately get the truth.
I kind of like that though.
But so I could choose, to...
I also feel
depends
like...
why I was asking, I think.
I also feel like when you're the last kid to know that Santa isn't real at school...
Were you the last kid?
No, I had an older brother.
I was like, why do you say that?
My older brother ruined everything.
She's like, I was 17.
Yeah, I found out. No, but because I'm thinking about it because I have an 8-year-old adopted sister.
Yeah.
And she still believes in Santa Claus. And I feel like
it's
At
old.
8?
Like for real though, or just for fun?
That's what, because I said to my stepmom, I go, well, it's not like she believes in Santa anymore.
Like for real, like cute.
And she goes, she does. And I was like, does she? Or if she does, then you guys should fucking tell her at this point, because she's going to be the kid going to school being like, oh, Santa brought me this. And then everybody's going to be like, Santa's not fucking real, you idiot.
That's going to be embarrassing.
That's what I said. Yeah. I think I was
wonder,
like 4.
well, this is the moment though. It's like, I would wonder, like, did she ever ask and they were like double down? Oh my God, Santa's real. Like, that's weird. Yeah. I don't know why I find that, maybe because that's not how I was raised. Yeah. But even if at 3, if they're like, is Santa real? And you like gaslight your child, I feel like that's weird.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people do it.
I know. Now they're going to be like, Cherie's so mean.
No. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of parents do it of like, so you're scared of Santa Claus. Like scared of being bad.
Oh, they use it as like a disciplinarian tool. Oh, no, don't. Lazy parenting.
Yeah.
Says the girl with no kids.
Yeah.
Easy for me to say. I ain't got no one yelling at me. Too bad.
With the people you created.
I had a dog and a cat. I know what's up.
I told them all about Santa.
Immediately.
Shit's not real.
My pets get presents from Rudolph under the tree.
That's so cute. Do you let them open them?
Well, no, like my partner and I, depending on who got the, because, they're for us, really.
Yeah. But I feel like your dog now would open, don't you think? If you had like something in there that smelled good, you don't think they'd open the gift themselves?
I don't know. He's a gentle buddy. I'm not sure that he would do that.
Yeah.
Maybe. He'd sniff it vigorously.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'd like take it that next step further.
He's like, will you just do this for me, Mom?
Absolutely. Yeah. And the answer is yes, I will.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. Yeah. Do you need help?
Yeah. Mommy got you.
Yeah.
You know, they've doubled down on Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah. Oh, that's true though.
No, they're
Elf on
always
the
watching.
Shelf.
Yes,
Yeah.
because that
Like Santa's
elf
partner.
is like magical to them too.
Yeah, because you move.
It moves every day or whatever.
That's
Yeah.
scary to me, actually.
Watching you.
Yeah.
It's like he was on that shelf and now he's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I kind of hate that. Like, if you really believe that, that's spooky,
It
honestly.
is. Yeah, you've just got elves running around your house at
And they're
night.
just like watching you.
Yeah.
There's a parent who did a meme where it was like they put the Elf on the Shelf hat and then chicken bones like as a skeleton. And they were like
he died.
like no,
Elf
Santa
died?
ate him. He's like, oh my God, I love the cookies. Love the Elf on the Shelf too.
I
we'll
mean,
be
that's
back
one
next
way
year.
to kill him.
That's dark.
On a plate. And the kid's like, oh my God.
That is dark.
Santa Claus is a cannibal.
Wow.
I mean, that's one way
But
to
you know
get
what
rid of
that
him.
is? How you could survive in the North Pole. Like, what animals are you eating in the North Pole? You are raising, using, and then eating elves.
Yeah.
I mean, in that family for sure. I mean, that's one way to tell your kids, you know?
With ketchup
saying.
as blood.
Yeah.
No.
It's hilarious.
No.
It's traumatizing.
That's coming up in therapy 20
Yeah,
years
trauma.
later.
When my mom let me believe that Santa ate my elf on the shelf, yeah.
And there were bones to
Yeah.
prove it.
And blood.
And blood.
Yeah.
I think that would have fucked me up as a kid. I'm a very gullible human. Like right
Same.
now at
Yeah,
45,
same.
I would have fully believed. If my parents said that
Yeah.
happened, I would have been like, I would have told other children.
Yeah, I've been gullible my whole life. My brother used to lie to me all the time, and I would go to school and tell those lies as though they were the truth.
Right, because it's your
Yeah.
family, of course.
Yeah.
What else do you know?
My brother told me that Billy the Kid was like our great grandpa or whatever, and I like went to school. I wrote a fucking paper on how Billy the Kid was like in my family. Like my brother was evil. Also, how I knew Santa wasn't real.
That's fantastic.
know.
I was the oldest, so
Were you mean like that? Did you ruin things?
No, but I was so much older than my sister.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even sure I thought she was a person. She was more of like a doll.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
What's the
I'm the
age gap?
princess. 5 years. But like,
Okay.
that's kind of a lot when you're a kid. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm the princess and you're the dog. I'm the, you know what I mean? Like, she'd be like the very ancillary character in my playtime. Yeah.
I love it. You're just gonna be the stool, all right?
I made her test the ice in my pond out back once, and her whole leg fell in, and I pulled her out and was like, you can't tell Mommy. Because I knew I'd get in trouble.
Just gonna see how hard the ice
was like
is.
the best sister?
But did you ruin Christmas?
No.
My brother ruined everything for me. Do you have a favorite Christmas tradition or holiday tradition? Doesn't even have to be Christmas.
I mean, I love a tree. I love decorating
Okay.
the tree. All of my ornaments are like sentimental.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't like, I put other like cute ornaments up, but
Yeah.
I'm not one to like stylize my tree. That's a favorite. And then making my grandmother's Chex Mix. I am obsessed with that because my entire life she had a huge Christmas Eve party, the whole family,
Yeah.
Santa, the whole business, and her homemade Chex Mix. And like to me, that like is Christmas.
Aw, I
so
love
I
that.
still make it.
I love that.
I love it.
My aunts make candy every year for Christmas,
kind of
and they're
candy?
always every kind of candy,
Like chocolates and hard
chocolates,
candies and
caramels,
whatever.
everything.
Wow.
They do like it's
I
massive.
don't know how to make candy.
I don't. Well, I've had to sit in on it, and it's not fun, and it's like it's days of work.
It has to
it's
be.
so much effort,
And like special equipment?
it's so much stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, when we pass, you'll keep this going. I'm like, no. We will buy candy.
No, give me a cookie recipe.
Yeah, no,
Please.
we're not
Yeah.
making caramel. Absolutely not. Do you know how hard caramel is to make? It's like a constant stir the whole time. It's
Or it
a
burns, I'm
nightmare.
sure.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. Not doing it. Sorry to tell you guys. When you die, that dies with you. Just want you to know.
You're out there eating Werther's originals.
Yeah. I do feel bad though because my one aunt is like the aunt who holds our family together because all of my
always-
grandparents
yeah,
are dead,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
And she's like, when I die, this is your job now.
Why yours?
Because
Are you the only
I'm
responsible human in your
I'm
family?
a matriarch of the,
Yeah.
especially like even now, I feel like I've kind of
Are you
taken
like the
over
oldest
that
of the
role.
cousins, kind
no,
of?
I'm the baby of the cousins, but I'm the only girl. All of them are
part
boys.
of like a gender thing too.
Yeah, they're all boys.
Yeah.
I'm the only granddaughter born to my
and you
grandfather.
are like responsible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know it sucks.
Yeah.
Like even going home for Christmas now, like I was like, hey guys, so what's the plan? Everybody's like, oh yeah, we don't really know. I'm like, okay, well let me make a plan. Tell everybody
so
how
that
this is
everyone
going to
can have
go.
the best time.
Yeah.
And,
So I made Christmas happen for everyone this year with a little tears of my own. But
I bet you're going to end up
together.
making those caramels.
No, I fucking won't. No, I won't. I don't enjoy cooking. I think we know that.
No.
We've been on girls' trips together, and I'm like, I'll clean up after when you guys are done cooking. Do you want me to roll a joint, or what do you need from me other than
But you're
actually
amazing
cooking?
support. You don't.
you.
It never feels like you're just like you've been with those people that are just like literally lazing around waiting to be served.
Oh, I'll
like
cut
you're like
veggies or
chatting,
whatever.
talking, like involved. Like you haven't like isolated to watch television and then roll back in for dinner.
That's true.
You know.
Yeah. I'll be a sous chef. I'll be on the side. You tell me what to do. I'll be there. Yeah. That's me. Best sexy stocking stuffers for a partner. What would you say are like good things to like give your partner?
Oh, I love doing
stockings?
even like tiny like sex toys, little vibrators, little cock rings, even stupid stuff like edible underwear or whatever. You know, I just love those
lubes.
cutesy little like, hey, wanna fuck, even if we don't really use this item type vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I was thinking like, I love sex dice.
Oh, those are cute. Yeah, those are really cute.
Yeah, just like get the mood going,
Yeah.
little stuff like
just
that.
like a little flirty like something. Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I agree.
I just want people to have ideas floating around in their heads. Yeah.
Everyone's getting cock rings.
I do love a cock ring.
Yeah.
I do, especially if they're
Decorate
vibrating
that penis.
cock ring.
I love the ones that like so that like the top part is vibrating. So like when you're all the way down, it vibrates your clit. Those are amazing. Even the cheap ones of those are amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The little rubbery ones.
Yeah,
that
I'm
usually
saying
light
like it
up.
looks like it came from like a gumball machine.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, I do know very much what you're talking about. Okay, what is a gift a man with no money could give to his partner? If he's like a poor guy but still wants to make an amazing Christmas.
All of my like I'm a time and attention person.
Yeah.
So like honestly, fuck the gifts. Like plan an outing. Plan.
Oh, I thought you were saying
show
like
me-
fuck is the gift.
Well,
fuck me.
Could
That's
be
the gift.
But like if you have like shown that you spent time planning something, it's better than anything you could buy. Like literally anything
Agreed.
you could buy me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like paying attention in conversation, like the guy who bought you the lunch pail.
Yeah.
Like it's that kind of stuff. Like just pay attention to things that make me happy, like it does like buying me absolutely nothing, but just like being there, maybe give me a massage,
Right. Like we've planned this whole day or like I remember when I was young and broke, I made like a whole book of like coupons.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
just thoughtful little whatevers. Yeah.
I owe you a massage,
Yes.
or I'll go and run this stupid little errand for you.
Mine were way
or
more
whatever.
X-rated, but
Okay.
yeah. Just like that. Yeah.
Blowjobs. Yeah. Anal day.
Anal day,
Yeah. We got to prepare for that one though. Give a heads up.
Yeah, please.
But yeah. What? Oh, these last ones. Okay. These are questions I got off from the internet.
Okay.
These are not even like random questions, but these are multiple choice questions.
Ooh, multiple
Let's
choice.
see
Okay.
how much you know about Christmas.
Uh-oh.
What was the first artificial tree made of? Glass, plastic, silk,
Okay.
or feathers?
Ooh, well, not plastic because plastic is new.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with feathers. That seems like really old school.
Ding, 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 ding. You
Yeah.
are correct. Feathers.
Nice.
Can you imagine
It would be cute.
building a tree out of feathers?
Yeah, like what was the
The
base?
amount of
though?
time.
I wonder what the base was made out of.
I have no sticks. I don't know.
Sticks.
I don't know.
and feathers.
But I just think how long it must have taken to make a feather tree.
Because back then you were not ordering the feathers on Etsy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're
just
going
like
out and
out there
plucking
killing
chickens.
birds.
Yeah. You just, all the birds you've killed all year long, you just save their feathers and you glue them to a stick and you've made a Christmas tree. That seems
I'm hoping
so
it's like way
daunting.
prettier feathers.
it?
You're just like, it's like two seagulls and a robin with like glued to something.
I mean, I don't know. What other birds are you hunting? Turkeys?
I'm not hunting any
I
birds.
guess. I don't know. It's like turkey feathers
left
on
over
a
from
tree.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. They're like, what are we going to do with all these turkey feathers?
Glue
Make a
them to
tree.
sticks.
Yeah. It's crazy to me. Why also?
Oh, I need a picture of this.
I
I
know.
really need to see what this first feather tree looked like.
I also need to see that. But
I'm imagining it more like Dita Von Tess ostrich feathers vibes, like super glam.
But how are you finding ostriches?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I also don't know where it was made, so maybe it was made in the places where ostriches live, which is where?
Canada. No, okay.
Where do ostriches live?
I feel like it may have been a peacock.
Australia? Oh, that's a good
Because
one.
the
That'd be a beautiful
feathers,
tree.
That'd be a
I know,
beautiful
and it's
tree.
Christmas colors.
But is
you
there a
know?
lot of peacocks places?
I think it's illegal to kill a peacock for feathers. Right
well,
now,
maybe it's because
but
they were making Christmas trees out of them.
there you go.
Maybe they were like, we got to put a stop to this
All
Christmas
men are
tree.
dying.
Yeah.
There's too many Christmas trees.
Yeah. Where are those native to? Zoos?
Peacocks?
They're native to zoos.
Native to zoos.
That's where you find them.
Maybe Canada.
Canada's got
Seems
them.
like a northern bird.
Yeah.
I know. It's got to be a white person who said cock at the end of the peacock. So it definitely was like a European place.
Yeah.
No idea. All right. Well,
joking.
thank God they're not made out of feathers anymore. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. What reindeer's name is also a household cleaner?
Donner is like Dawn. Donner. Dawn
Go
is a
through
cleaner.
the list.
Dasher? No. Blitzen? No. Rudolph? No. Donner, Dasher, Blitzen,
Prancer.
Dancer.
I thought you guys would nail this
Not
right
Vixen.
away.
Comet.
Do you know Comet,
Comet.
or Cupid? There you go.
Although
Yeah.
I'm still sold on my Donner.
I mean, Donner could be
Yeah.
a Dawn soap. Or like, a guy
Comet.
who murdered a lot of people. But
I thought
Either way,
Vixen was
it's got
Vicks
both.
Vapor Rub.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Dahmer, not Dahmer.
Dahmer.
Okay. I went a whole new track. Okay. How many times is the name Santa Claus used in the song The Night Before Christmas? 2 times, 7 times, 5 times, 0 times. Do 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 do
2 times.
do 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 do. Wrong.
0 times?
0 times.
That was my second guess. 0 times. Yeah. Yeah.
I was literally
I got
good.
like part of the way through the poem and I'm like, this is going to take
I
too
know.
long. So I'm going to
You're
make a
like
guess.
doing it in
Yeah.
your
I'm like
head.
saying it out loud and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, this is going to be a 5 minutes of silence.
No Santa
0
Claus.
times.
Yeah.
0 times.
There were some very interesting questions on there. And then like as I was reading through these Santa Claus questions, like they just started getting X-rated and it just went to like what?
X-rated Santa questions?
Yeah, I was like Googling Christmas
How
questions.
deep can Mrs. Claus
And
take?
then
Like,
it was like right after the comment question was like, how big is the biggest breast? And I was like, do they mean of a turkey? And then I
I
went
don't
on
even
to
understand
read.
how that's Christmassy.
That's what I'm saying. And then they just went on and it was about someone's actual tit, which is 14 pounds, by the way. It was the heaviest tit ever recorded.
What does that have to do with Christmas?
It doesn't, but they got real dirty on Google. They
Was
did.
it a natural tit or an enhanced tit?
I
it wouldn't
think
count.
natural. Yeah,
Yeah, it
I would
shouldn't
feel
count
like
if it's enhanced.
Yeah, I would feel like
Yeah.
a fake one wouldn't count. Can you
It shouldn't
imagine a
count.
14-pound tit though?
I was watching Botched, and I feel like there was a girl they turned down who wanted even bigger tits,
And they're like, we
and
won't
they were
do
like
it.
somewhere in there, like well over 10 pounds each. I can't remember what it was, but they were like heavy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it because they're like, you're gonna have a terrible medical complication.
Oh, yeah.
If she had like expanders in there, like
Also
her
think
boobs
about
were
your
already bigger
skin.
than the biggest pre-made implant, if whatever that you know what I
Wow.
mean. Like
Like they
the
hadn't
implants
made an
come in
implant that big.
Correct.
Yeah. That's crazy. Also, I just think about your skin stretching and
It
like,
didn't look great.
yeah. Oh God, and just how heavy. I weighed my old boobs when I got them.
Yeah.
But they don't even weigh a pound each.
Yeah.
Like my implants.
The implants,
Yeah,
yeah.
themselves didn't even weigh a pound. So I'm like, I cannot imagine what 14 pounds of a tit is.
Well, we
It's
had
bigger
a
than
colleague
any
of ours
baby.
who was doing the really big stretch tit, and one of my friends' who both went septic because the tits were so big. They just, I guess, like get infected all the time because shit's going badly.
Because they're interfering with every other part of your body that they probably shouldn't be.
Maybe.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
I feel like milk could make your boob like
Heavier?
heavier,
That
but
makes
not
sense.
14.
That makes
Yeah.
sense, but not 14 pounds.
14 pounds is like 2
Yeah, was
infants.
this lady breastfeeding at the time?
I don't know the answer to that question, but still.
That's heavy. That's back pain.
That's
neck pain.
way worse
Yeah,
than
your
back
stuff
pain
is
and neck
messed
pain.
up.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, that's it, guys. We're out of time. Merry fucking Christmas. I'm just kidding.
Go look at a giant titty.
Go see if you can find a 14-pound titty, because we're all out of time here, folks. All right. Thank you, Cherie, for being on the show. You can tell the people where they can find you.
Oh, CherieDeVille.com. CherieDeVille.com.
Yeah, that's it. And you're going to love what you're going to see there. I promise you that. All right, guys, until next time, adios.